All right, let's play a game. Imagine you're living in the 1800s. You work 14 hours a day, your boss pays you barely enough to survive, and if you get sick, tough luck. Now, imagine someone walks up and says, "Hey, what if we got rid of the rich and shared everything equally?" Sounds kinda nice, right? Well, that's how communism was born. But how did it actually start? And was it really about fairness? Buckle up, because this story is wilder than you think. By the 19th century, the world was booming. Factories, railroads, massive wealth for a few people. The rich were swimming in gold, while workers were breaking their backs for pennies. People were angry, and ideas were brewing. Enter Karl Marx, a bearded German dude with a big opinion. He looked at the system and went, "This is broken." He believed the rich, or bourgeoisie, were exploiting the poor, proletariat, and the only way to fix it, a full-blown revolution. In 1848, he and his buddy Friedrich Engels dropped the Communist Manifesto, and it basically said, workers should rise up, the rich should be overthrown, private property, gone. Everything should be shared. It was radical. But it wasn't just talk. This idea spread like wildfire across Europe. After Marx, a bunch of people tried to put communism into action. The Paris Commune of 1871 was one of the first attempts. Workers took over Paris and said, "We run this now." But the French government said, "No, you don't." And within 2 months, crushed. Then came Lenin. If Marx was the philosopher, Lenin was the doer. In 1917, Russia was falling apart. People were starving, the Tsar was clueless, and Lenin saw his chance. He led the Bolshevik Revolution, overthrew the government, and boom, Russia became the world's first communist state. And let's just say things got intense. Private businesses, gone. Land, taken. And if you disagreed, well, let's just say the Soviet prisons weren't exactly welcoming. After Russia, communism spread everywhere: China, Cuba, Vietnam, North Korea. But here's where things got messy. Marx had this utopian vision, but in practice, it turned into authoritarian regimes. Stalin, millions sent to gulags. Mao, the Great Leap Forward led to a massive famine. Pol Pot, brutal purges. The idea of equality got replaced by iron-fisted control. So, was communism born out of good intentions? Absolutely. But the reality, a whole different story. Communism started as an idea to fix inequality, but in practice it often led to dictatorships, economic disasters, and a whole lot of suffering. Does that mean capitalism is perfect? Nope. But history has shown that forcing equality through government control doesn't always work out the way Karl Marx imagined. So, what do you think? Was communism a noble idea gone wrong, or was it doomed from the start? Let me know in the comments, and if you love history with a twist of real talk, hit that subscribe button.